Schick.
Shave it up!
Hey everybody, Clean Shaver here again with another instructional video for you. Today I actually just finished using my Schick Injector razor. Now, questions came about this when I did my den tour, which you can watch here. I showed that I have this injector razor, which is a really fun little razor. These grew really popular in the 50s and 60s as a really low maintenance razor, particularly because you just inject the blade and you toss the old one. There's very little handling involved. Also became popular because of its very lightweight. I mean, it's a bakelite handle here and an aluminum head. Also became really popular because of its maneuverability. It's when you're actually shaving. I'm trying not to touch myself here because I'm going to touch myself with the razor. I'm trying. It's very easy to maneuver and get into the little places that are a little bit hard to reach with a bigger razor. So that is one thing that made it very popular. Today we're going to mostly talk about how to load your Schick Injector razor. This can be a little bit confusing for a lot of people, and so I'm going to go ahead and show you how. Okay, so if you'll excuse my messy sink, what we're going to do here, so I've just shaved with this razor. It is now on, I think, 4 shaves with this blade. So it got a little rough. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace it. Now, the Schick Injector comes with a fancy little injection module. It has 7 blades inside of it that are loaded with a spring. You can kind of see inside there how the blades are just stacked, right? So first thing we're going to do is inject this key. You can see there's a little bit of an opening right here, right? So you inject with the stem, with this little key thing down, you push that in. And what that does is it pushes up on this bar just a little bit. You can see how the blade has come away from the blade rests, right? One thing to look for when you are finding an injector is you want these blade rests to be intact. I got one that didn't have one blade rest on one side, and so the blade was sitting lower on one side than it was on the other. Not exactly good for shaving. Okay, so now we've got this injected in and it's lifted up the bar here, right? And so what we do is we slide this back and then it engages another blade back here. You can see that. It starts to push. Now, at this point, you are committed. It is a beast to try and get these blades back in the container. So at this point, you got to make sure you're ready to change your blade. Okay? And as you go, hold it firmly with one hand and it slides out like that. Okay? And I would actually advise you to keep this up here until you are ready to change your blade again. Okay? So we have a nice new blade in my injector. It's that easy. One of the reasons it became so popular. It is that easy. Okay, so now that we've covered how to inject it, we'll talk a little bit about how to use it. Now the blade angle on this is just a little bit different, and you have to work just a little bit to find it. Okay, it takes a little bit of practice, but really it's pretty intuitive. If you hear the scraping sound from it, you're doing a good job. Okay. Other than that, it's really not very hard. I mean, if you have a really intense blade angle on it, you're going to get a heck of a lot of irritation. So you want to have it about like that. Okay? About, what, 30-degree angle, handle to face. About like that, you'll be fine. Now, something to look for, well, with these razors, with the Schick Injector, you should be able to pick one up on eBay, antique shops around your area for anywhere in the realm of 10 to 15 bucks for just the razor, if you're getting just the razor. Sometimes they'll come in the original box and you pay a little bit more for that because it's a package deal. It's a little bit more of a rare find, so you will pay a little bit more for that. There are also other options with the handles. There are different colors, different styles. There are chrome versions of the head. There are brass or gold-plated versions of the head like this. And The price will vary just a little bit depending on what you're looking for. But in general, you can pick one of these up for 10, 15 bucks, and that's a pretty standard deal. And the blades themselves, you used to only be able to get these on Amazon. I've actually started seeing these in my local grocery store. So that might be an option for you. The pack includes 7 blades, usually 6 or 7 bucks. It's one reason I don't use this razor a whole lot, because the blades are kind of expensive. But it is a fun shave and a fun razor to be able to say that you have it. It's a piece of history, and it's fun to shave with it every now and then. So those are my thoughts on the Schick Injector. If you have any questions about it, be sure to leave them in the comment section below. I'll leave a link to... Actually, no, I won't leave a link. But yeah, if you have any questions, be sure to put them in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, and share. We'll look forward to seeing you on the next shave. Be smooth, everybody. See ya.
Shave it up!